Good afternoon internet and welcome back to the channel. So it's Monday, it's the 13th of January and it's extremely cold. It's 2 degrees, it's brightish but it's cold. Right, so this little video, this is about my 2022 Euro 5 Royal Enfield Himalayan 411. Now 2022, so I bought it brand new in the October, so it's just over 2 years old, and you know, it's an adventure bike. So what do I think of it after this time? Now I don't off-road, right? I have never off-roaded with this bike. I didn't buy it to off-road, but I thought I'd share my little experiences with you, especially what have I done to it, what extras have I put on this bike. So I'm just going to get the other camera going as we walk round. Now let's just turn this on, or maybe turn it off, or maybe just get it as I want it. Okay, right, so first things first is the boxes. Right, now I had the two boxes. Now when I bought the bike, I had these fitted by Royal Enfield. Yeah, now these boxes are, I think they are extremely useful. Yeah, there's plenty of size in them, look. Yeah, you got a decent seal around here. This bit here slides nicely into that. I've ridden in the rain with these and I've never had a problem with them. They're a good size, they're solid, they do exactly what they're supposed to do. So yeah, I think these are a good addition. You've got these extra anchorage points on the top, sit something on there. Now then I went and I bought this aluminium top box. Again, this wasn't from Royal Enfield, I just bought this one, and for me I think it's great. I didn't want a huge one, but I can get decent stuff in there. Yeah, sandwiches fit in there quite nicely. Again, you've got the additional straps, the anchor points, you've got these here, you've got these here. So that's the boxes covered. Now I also put on this like air taxi sort of seat cover. Yeah, now the seats on these are pretty good, they're comfortable, but you do tend to, or I tend to slide backwards and forwards. So I put this on. I tell you what a difference it's made. Cheap as chips. I forget what I paid for it now. I got it from AliExpress. A lot of people are AliExpress haters. I think they're brilliant. I got it from them. It's been on this bike now from virtually when it was new. It served me well. I think they're a great addition to any bike really. I put a tank protector on here, look. Yeah, again, you know, it saves your zips catching and anything else. I put the knee pads on. I put one, obviously one this side and obviously one that side. Again, you know, I'm not an off-roader, I don't really stand up, but it does protect the tank. Right, I put a set of bar raisers on. Yeah, bar raisers up and back. Yeah, which brought these bars, I think, to a really nice riding position. So that I'm really pleased with. I put a set of mirror extenders on, which I've put on all my bikes. Yeah, just to get them flicked out just that little bit so that I can see past my shoulders. So for me, again, I thought that was great. Right, I put on this bracket here, which you can put all sorts of things on. You know, I mean, I use it for the sat nav. I've got my Garmin Zumo there. I think that's a brilliant bit of kit. I put this on as well. This holds one of my cameras. Excellent. I also put on a set of hand guards. These again are Royal Enfield. Again, they do an excellent job. I don't off-road, so I wasn't particularly worried about that, but they keep they sort of, especially this time of the year, it keeps the, you know, the sort of the wind down off your hands. I put these side bags on. Yeah, bag techs. Yeah, Now these are great. You can, you know, if you the amount of stuff I've put my rain gear in there, I think they're brilliant. You get all sorts of bits and pieces in there. I put these spotlights on, the halogen, no, they're not halogen, LED lights, 2 of. These make a huge difference again when you're travelling and it's really dark. I also changed the bulb for an LED bulb. That again makes all the difference. It really does, huge difference. I put a set of adjustable levers on. Yep, 2 of, obviously. Be a bit stupid if I just put the one on, so them on. What else have I done to it? Oh yeah, set of 3-point fixing engine bars. Yeah, down there, there and there. Yeah, I thought they made a nice addition to the bike. Should it fall over, it's pretty well protected. Yeah, again, yeah, I did that. What else? Right, the air filter is a BMC washable air filter. But the most important thing I think I did was the rear sprocket. Yeah, that down there, I changed the rear sprocket from the standard 38 tooth. I dropped it down 2 teeth to a 36. Now when I did that, that made a huge difference. When I was using it on motorways and main roads, it drops your revs down so much, so you can cruise 65, 70 at round about the 4,500 revs. Excellent. It really does make a huge difference to these bikes. I'm trying to think, what else have I done? Okay, I did change the exhaust at one stage. I put on I forget the name that I put. Anyway, I put an exhaust on. It didn't make any difference to the running. It annoyed me. It was noisy. It just, I don't even think it sounded. Power Rage, that's it. It was a Power Rage exhaust. It wasn't for me. It just made a lot of noise, and I just didn't like it. So I put the original pipe back on, the box back on, and I think for me that's a lot better. What else have I done to this bike? I was considering putting in a cam. Yeah, you know, I heard so many different things. People put them in, and some people say they make a difference, some people say the difference isn't noticeable. Like I said, when I did the rear sprocket, it made all the difference to the run of this bike. Would a performance cam make any difference? I personally don't think it would. If something happened to the original cam, if it started to be noisy or it failed, then fair enough, I would change it. Right now, I really can't see the point. You buy these bikes knowing the power of them, and to try and gain that extra bit all the time, for me personally, I don't think it's worth it, but that's my personal opinion. If anybody else, what they do to their bikes and they're happy with it, excellent. But for me right now, no. I think these bikes are brilliant the way that they are. I really do. I think they perform excellent. It's not a speed machine. It never will be a speed machine, but it runs really good. It does exactly what I want it to do, how I want it to do. It's comfortable. It gets you from A to B. No, it's not the fastest thing on main road, but it will do the main roads. I've had this bike, I've gone away on the main roads. It's fine. I've never had a problem whatsoever. It is what Royal Enfield made it for. It's a 411cc adventure bike, and it does it excellent. It really does. So I wouldn't get rid of this bike. I think this bike is absolutely brilliant. I think a lot of us, or some of us, get a bit misled on all the bits and pieces that they make for it, what you can do with it, what you can't do with it, how you can upgrade it, what it's going to change the bike. I mean, I bought my Gorilla. that gives me that little bit more extra power. So if I want little short journeys or I want to go out with my mates and run around, that's brilliant. That bike is a totally different beast to this thing, it really is. But this one still does exactly what I wanted it for. So it's a shame they ever stopped making it, but I do believe, if you can believe the rumours of course, that when they are working on a 650 or even maybe a 750 new Himalayan, and the style that they're going to come back to is this, the original Himalayan. And yeah, I think that would be really good. So would I buy this bike again? If I was looking for a bike now, would I buy this? The answer to that one is yes. I think this bike is brilliant. I know I've said it that many times, you must be getting fed up with me saying I think this bike is brilliant, but I do. They're simple to work on. That's another great aspect of them. As long as you regularly change the oil in these engines, they just keep on going. You look after these bikes, they will look after you. That's my opinion. I mean, one or two people have said, you know, that I over service bikes, or I sort of spoil my bikes. But the thing is, I can get on my bikes and feel confident that they're not going to let me down, you know. Oh, another upgrade that I did to this, I changed the me Bosch things. Oh my god, you know what I mean. The relays, I changed the relays, I changed them all over to Bosch, and I've also got an in-off power hub in here as well, so that all my bits and pieces come on after I switch on the ignition to the bike. So that's another addition that I did. Right, well that's it really, because I'm stood out here, it's freezing cold. I don't particularly want to freeze anymore. I just wanted to do this little video of my 2022 Royal Enfield Himalayan 411, the bike that I think is absolutely great. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you're thinking of buying one, I tell you what, you can pick these up. I mean, some of the dealerships have still got them in brand new at brilliant prices, or you can get some real cracking second-hand ones. You know what, you won't be disappointed. I mean, you know, if you want to get into this sort of thing and you're not sure, buy one of these. I'm sure you'll love it. You'll probably end up keeping it, but buy one, try it. If you want to upgrade it. But this is a good starting point. And you know what, a lot of you will actually get this and say, do you know what, I don't want to change this bike. I really don't want to change this bike. Get all your kit on, go off on your adventures, have a fantastic time. On that note, I'm going. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, give me a bit of a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to me, well, that would be great. Just hit that subscribe button. Fantastic. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.